Right. So you think that it's just for attention? Like, is the attention to help bring awareness to his businesses in that way? Or what is the whole reason for doing all of it?
It's agent vibes, bro. I got a phone call today from a friend, and they called me because they reached out to one of their friends who is a ex FBI employee. They're ex FBI employee, not an agent, but an employee with the FBI. I won't say what they did or what they job description is, but my friend reached out to their friend because, and then when they was asking about him, and my friend asked their friend, is it okay if we call him and tell him, because Wack is baiting him? And so they called me, and in a long story short, they told me that everybody knows this in them offices, that Wack 100 is working like for the federal government. Everybody knows this, like to them. She said we all know this. Listen, of course, don't put, I say, I'm not going to say no name. I asked them, is it okay for me to tell my people, just not say who? They was like, yes, it's okay. But please, beg me, please leave him alone. He's baiting you. He is baiting you. Leave him alone. When you see people that do, like Charleston White, when he do this type of stuff, they are working with the federal government. See, Charleston White don't lie about it, though. See, that's the thing. He's doing exactly what Charleston White is doing. And Charleston White will tell you, yeah, I work with the FBI. Yeah, I just got the phone with Homeland Security, and I done told on this person, that person. Charleston White is honest. He's doing the same thing, but y'all going to say that I'm lying. I don't got nothing to prove to nobody no more, bro. Like, the dude is working, bro. Like, I got that phone call today, and it is what it is. The nigga's working.
So are we talking a literal undercover agent or just an informant?
Wow, I think it could be both. On certain issues, it could be an undercover agent, like in an informant also. So like, I didn't get that deep into the conversation on exactly what did he take down, what did he tell on. The conversation was just more about telling me leave him alone because he is, been working with the federal government. But I would believe maybe a piece of both. Maybe on call whenever they need him. Get close to this person, get close to that person. I don't know. All I know is that they say he was working.
So do you think that this is a part of like hip hop police or just being a plant? Or what do you think?
Yeah. Well, hip hop police, I don't know if it's a part of hip hop police, but I think it's a part of, having people on the inside and infiltrate in hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, like, yes. Come on, his best friend is 6'9". Of course, like, why is it so hard to believe that Wack, because he screamed on Pyru, just because he screamed on Pyru? Like, shout out to the real Pyrus too. I'm not dissing Pyru. I'm just making a mockery of how he said, because he's a bozo. I don't even consider him Pyru. I think it's not blood. He's not gangster. None of that. He's an agent. So I'm just making fun of him. Shout out to the real Pyrus. But they think because he got a bark, he from the West Coast, and he claimed blood, and he disrespect people. People, prominent figures, people that got respect in the street, he'll disrespect anybody. So people think, oh, Wack is tough, man. He crazy, man. And whole time he doing what Charleston White doing. He's working.
What about the people from his hood that do co-sign him? People in the streets that say that he is official. You think that at one point he did?
Show me the Panda. Who said that? Who co-signed him and say he official?
Reggie Wright Jr.
He's a cop. Reggie Wright Jr. is a real cop, though. Like, you just proved my point.
Former cop that took security, that worked for Death Row, head of Death Row, right?
He's a cop, though. He's a real life cop, though. Like, it's not. Then this is not for people that don't know who Reggie Wright is. He's actually Compton PD. Like, he's a real cop, okay?
Was before he went to Death Row, right?
He was. Nigga, once a cop, always a cop. What are we talking about here? Once a cop, always a cop. And he was still working in the police force when he was with Death Row.
I think for a little while, but I mean,
Reggie Wright is a cop, man. Okay, I give you that. If Reggie Wright said Wack is official, you just proved my point. Tell me who else. I actually speak to people from Wack Hood. They called me, and this is on my kid's life. They told me that he got caught with transsexuals before. They told me that they call him slaphead out there because he get every time the 60s see him, they slap him beside his head. Every time the 60s see him, they catch him anywhere. They slap him upside his head. They told me that.
Is that what you were talking about? Because I heard some audio or something you saying that some Crips and slapped him upside his head or something like that. I forgot.
Yeah, every time them 60s see him anywhere, they slap him upside his head. See, they don't do it for clout. They're not trying to record him. It's really up, like you really disrespected Nip. Like you disrespected an official real one. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's up. Every time they see him, they beat him up. Everybody know that. The streets talk. He running out here getting ragged. Like, he's not out here as a gangster on the streets, just on the internet with a big bark. You don't never see him come talk about it. Yeah, I ran into today, the 60s and that. You don't even see him. Come on, man. Because he know they ain't on the internet playing with him. Come on, I spoke to people from his neighborhood. They told me about him, man. He's not official. People from LA call me all the time. Yo, Hope, we respect you. Leave him alone. It was like, I don't know how y'all look at him over there. He's nobody out here. He's not that. That's pure. You just got to imagine 6ix9ine. That's all you got to imagine when you imagine Wack. We all knew, even when 6ix9ine was with Treyway, we all knew what the fucking muscle was. Everybody know 6ix9ine was the little rainbow head, little punk. Just because he got a loud bark, and it wound up showing itself. Look what he did. Like, Wack is no different. No different. He ain't never put in no work. He never put no real pain in the street out there. He never put in no pain, man. I ran 9 prison yards. Come on, bro. We supposed to believe you ran 9 prison yards? How do people fall for this? Like, New Yorkers, we don't. It's hard to fool a New Yorker. That because we got some of the most. We grew up with some of the most slick talking dope fiends in the world. So you know what I'm saying? Like, so that slick talking that he be doing, it ain't even slick talking. It just we know a fro when we see one. They come up to me tomorrow. Yeah, I ran 9 prison yards, man. He actually say this. There's footage out there. He ran 9 prison yards. Yo, this shit is crazy, man.